I'm Bood FM, and as always, thanks for joining me here with the München Club. It's Season 8, Episode 2, and after a great start to the season, an undefeated start to the season in all competitions, are we still undefeated? Well, I'm going to find out, but before we find out, why don't you smash that like button for me? Just help support me, helps me out massively. If you're brand new and you're joining us now, why? But thank you. Make sure you catch up on everything, stick around for anything new that I do, and if you really want to support me and my channel, you can always pledge to my Patreon. That is massively appreciated. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. Well, let's start here with the Pokal. It's our trophy. It's becoming our trophy. We've won it back to back now the last 2 years, and I've said this in the last episode, I'd win it again. My favourite trophy. I think 3 times in a row would have been pretty special, so let's try and do it. Did we do it? We'll find out. Yeah, well, we played Hoffenheim, and I'm running with that theme. If we do win it this year, it'd be something really special because I'm playing a so-called B team, so we stuck with that, and we just about got through against Hoffenheim, who are in the division below us. But we did enough. On to the next game, which is going to be way tougher, and we lost it. So no, we won't be doing 3 Pokals on the run. We've been knocked out in the quarterfinals by Köln. Köln, who are 4th at this moment in time when I played this game. They were 4th in the Bundesliga, and they didn't B-team it. Now, why I B-teamed it was, it's the cup. I was running with that same theme, I was giving guys a chance, but we played Köln 3 days later in the league. Away again, so we stayed there, we got a hotel, it was a bit of a bonding trip. But this time, I sent out the big guns, and this time we beat them. Now, you know, maybe I could have gone for it, but we've got a lot of games going on. There's the Champions League. We're going for a title. We're going for more important trophies in the Pokal. As much as I love the Pokal, I've won it 2 times, and you have to prioritise sometimes. So yeah, we did them. I'm very happy with this result. But how are we doing in the Bundesliga? Well, it's now the 3rd of April, and we are doing pretty well. We're still top, although we're no longer undefeated. You can see for yourself, we've lost 3 games. We'll have a look at that in a minute. I've got no one in the top goal scorers. Van der Werf is the 2nd best player in the league. Borussia Dortmund are now up there. They did spend a lot, remember. They're joint 2nd with Schalke. Köln still 4th. FC Bayern just can't catch up, can they? They can't sort themselves out, can they? Going forward, we've been fantastic. We're actually joint top goal scorers in the league with Bayer Leverkusen. That's great. I mean, because Dobbsy's not even in the top 3. He's my main man. But again, that shows you what a good team we are. You know, we're scoring goals everywhere. And we're also not letting any in. I really believed that last year. I thought, if there's one weak point of my team, it's my defence, to be fair. That's why I got new fullbacks, got a new centre-half and a new goalkeeper. And I was right, I think. Same tactic, same players going forward, which made a massive difference. Now, these are the best players in the league. Leroy Sané, still a good player at 31. He is the best player in the league. But you see Dodsey there at 5th. We've got Salva on the list as well, which is great. But when it comes to Graham Dodds, yeah, I've had a few slight issues. Slight issues as in lots of clubs want him. Schalke wanted him, Barca, 3 teams from the Premier League in England. All came in for him in the January transfer window. Obviously said no, but now he wants to go to a bigger club. We are apparently now not big enough for Mr. Graham Dodds. So he's in a mood, right? So I think a lot of the fact that we're not as perfect as we were in the first half of the season is down to situations like this. Certain players now are unhappy because they're not playing. I mean, at the start, you've got that honeymoon period. Some players will give you time. They'll think, oh, well, I'll give him a chance. I might get in the team eventually. But, you know, it's April now. There's not long left of this season. So, you know, morale goes down with certain players. So we're not as perfect. But I think that's probably the reason. So, yeah, I mean, Dodsey, he can moan all he likes. He's been way too good for us this year. He's still not scoring as many goals as I want, but it's his all-round game I love. Quick shout out to one of my best friends in the community, subscriber. He's been a follower of mine for years now, and it's Lee Monaghan, because he made a big money move. He wasn't getting in the team at Manchester United, and I think he signed for about 45 million in the January transfer window for Borussia Dortmund. He's playing for them. He's not scoring loads of goals, but I just thought it'd be a nice little touch because he's such a good guy. He's so supportive for everything I do. He's one of my patrons. That's why he's in the game. He used to be my mascot for Denton Villa, and you might have seen him. He was the mascot for Denton Villa and Manchester Central. So yeah, now he's playing for one of my rivals. So the last live con was against Bayern, and the live con today is going to be against Bayern. I thought it was nice to do. Why not? Mainly because it fits well with where I want to go in the next episode, the last episode of the season. Plus it's Bayern, our arch rival. So obviously the last game was a live com against them, 1-1 at our place. They haven't beaten us now for 6 games on the run. And then these have been the results ever since. We got beat off Schalke, which wasn't great in the game after that. Then we beat Leverkusen. We got beat off Leipzig, which again isn't great because they're up there. Got on a pretty good run. We got beat off St. Pauli, which I can't lie, was a little bit of a shock. But it is what it is. But then we've been on this fantastic run ever since. Beating Borussia Dortmund and Lee Monaghan. Beating Cologne, obviously, I've shown you that one. A couple of draws weren't great, but then we've just beat Hamburg 4-0. So, I mean, we're doing really well. As you can see, we're top of the league by a couple of points. Got a big game today. Hopefully, we can beat Bayern in a live comp and win this freaking league. It's like the most important thing for us this year, I think. But we're still in Europe. And we were in Group D, don't forget. We had 2 games left to play. We actually drew against Ajax, who finished bottom in the group in the second to last game. But then when Liverpool came to town, we beat them again. So we've beat the second best team in the world, according to the stats on here, at this moment in time, twice. Well, I think that's some achievement, Mr. Graham Dodds. You want to go to a biggest club. The only club bigger than Liverpool at this moment in time, in this game, in this universe, is Real Madrid. And we've beaten them twice. They haven't even qualified. It's us and Inter Milan. So I was well happy with this. We're still undefeated in Europe. We're not undefeated in the league. We're obviously knocked out the VOLCANO, but in Europe, we're looking really, really good. And we carried on that amazing form into the first knockout round, leg 1, against Benfica. Going to Benfica in their beautiful stadium, it's an awesome stadium, and battering them 4-0. Now, I did contemplate doing this as a live com, but because we won 4-0, I kind of went off the idea because it would have been a bit of a, a bit of a flat game. It would have been great to watch because we won 5-0. 9-0 on aggregate. Brilliant performance. Look at that. But I just thought it wasn't important enough. I was going to do this and maybe then share the European draw together. But with Bayern Munich so close, I thought, nah, let's play our arch rival again. So we are, of course, into the quarterfinals. And we've drawn Valencia, a team I feel quite close to because obviously I did a rebuild with them. Recently, I played 3 full seasons with them and I had a lot of fun. So they are a big time team. Obviously, I've not got the Spanish league on. I've not wasted time with leagues like that, so I'm not really bothered. So we don't really know how good they are. We don't know where they are, really. But I'm assuming they're still going to be a top team. They've got a decent manager. He's decent-ish, even though he's been sacked in real life pretty much from Arsenal. But, I mean, from what I can see, they beat Red Bull Salzburg 5-0. They beat Juventus 2-1. Drew with Bayern. Beat Lyon twice. So, I mean, going to be no slouches. If you're wondering about the money, yeah, we're losing a bit, but we have been getting a lot. Champions League, tons of money from that, especially when you win your group, and all the other stuff we've been getting. But obviously, we've lost 63. Wages have gone up. We haven't got a massive commercial income, and we're paying off some of that transfer debt. You know, some of these players I bought this year for I bought one player for 40 million. I only paid 15 for him, so you've got to pay that out over the next 2 years. So it's not an issue. We've got full maxed out facilities. We've already paid for our final stadium upgrade, and we've got a very good young team. If anything, at the end of the year, we'll get a ton of prize money anyway. And I'd probably sell Graham Dodds if I was going to carry the series on. We'll have to wait and see what happens with that. Sell Dodds here, only bought for 15 million from relegated Southampton. He's worth 67. I had bids in for 80 million. I could sell that kid, get someone else. But I'll have to think about that because, like I've said before, I didn't want this series to go on forever. I want it to be a bit of a Faulty Towers, if you know what that means. Short, compact and fun. And my main target was to always win a big trophy. Bundesliga or Champions League. And we're in with a chance of winning one of them this year. If we do, bye-bye the München. Let's on to the next thing. Now this is a squad and it's arranged by average rating. And apart from the goalkeepers, everyone's got over a 7. Stefan Down is at the bottom with a 7.01, but he's still a 7. It's a beautiful thing to see because obviously a lot of these guys haven't played loads of games, done quite a lot of rotating, and I've not done a lot of rotating. Now the AGN you can see on all these players, none of them want Graham Dodds to leave. Graham Dodds wants to leave, and they're all saying we don't want him to leave. So I don't know why they have to tell me that with a little icon, because I know. And I've got a few unhappy players, but like I said, there's players who want to play more, but you can't make everyone happy. If we do go into Season 9 together, I've got probably a lot of changing to do, because I'd have to get rid of some of these guys who aren't playing, and maybe, hopefully, promote some more players or buy some more players. Now, we had the youth intake about 3 weeks ago. I've not offered anyone a contract yet because I'm running out of time, and I've just been playing this, hopefully trying to make this video, while also watching a brand new channel which is very old on YouTube, and I'm obsessed with it, called Vsauce. Can't stop watching the guy. He knows so much stuff. Every episode I find fascinating. I don't know how he does it. Gets millions of views. He probably earns a fortune. But some of his videos like 8 years old. Can't stop watching it. Vsauce addict at the minute. But yeah, we've had a great-ish. We've got some better ones than this, but you can have youth intakes if you don't even get one good player. So we'll have a look at the two that I like. And we've got this geezer, right back, promising. He's a realist, and he's got max star potential. The only other decent guy is Ian McLeod of the Clan McLeod. There can be only one Ian, and he's Scottish. He's 15, and he's a beast. I think he looks really good. Don't know if we'll ever see him progress, but pretty happy with that. That's got to be for Mr. Craig Brewster. Still on the staff is Craig. Now, over the last year or so, I've had a couple of extra affiliates. Maybe I haven't shown you them. We've got the two money affiliates, Australian and South Korean ones. But I know a couple of German ones we've built up as well. But then I've obviously got one from Slovakia, Serbia, and then the most recent one was from Eindhoven to help maybe get youth players. And because I wanted that one, there were some better clubs from different countries, but I wanted a full-on proper link with Holland because I've done so much scouting there. We've got so many players from there. I just thought if we have a better link with the country. So when I was talking about Graham Dodds before, you got to have a look at how he's looking, and he's a good player. I mean, I know he's moaning that. I probably would move on from him, to be fair. I want a guy who's a bit more prolific, I'll be honest with you. But yeah, this is the second best player. I love this kid. I'm surprised no one's come at me yet for him. He's now 20. He's playing for Holland. And it's Sander van der Werf, one of the best names ever. And he's just getting better and better. He's been great in Europe, great in the league. Obviously didn't really play in the VOLCANO. He played one game and made a substitute appearance. But I was B-teaming it. He's a wonder kid. And he's a beautiful wonder kid. This shows you wonder kids can change. Now, Bobby Spoy was a massive prospect for us, wasn't he? He's the player that Borussia Dortmund came in for loads of money when he was 16, and I said no. Now, he wants to play a bit more, which is fair enough, because he's getting to a good age. And he's played quite a lot-ish. He's played in the cup mainly. He's got better players ahead of him. I just don't think he's ready yet. His potential abilities actually come down as well. But his media descriptions become wonder kid. So that shows you, doesn't it? You can have a player who's not a wonder kid become a wonder kid. Now I want to go back to the Champions League before we get into today's game, because I wanted to talk about this before and I forgot. But I wanted to show you how strong I think German football's become. Now I don't know if it's because we're playing with Germany, but we had 5 teams going to the Champions League this year, and all 5 teams are still in it, right? So you've got Valencia, who we're going to play, City and Chelsea from England, and then you've got Bayern, Dortmund, Schalke and Leverkusen. And us. I found that amazing, right? It's crazy, but I also feel quite good about that, in a way, because I think I know these German teams. We've got good form against a lot of them. Schalke would beat us, I know, but I just feel like if we knock Valencia out, and Dortmund and Bayern win as well, it ends up this all-German semi-final. I feel like we've got a good chance then of maybe winning this. So everyone around us has played today. As you can see, you might have noticed that earlier, but here we are back on the Bundesliga. And we're again playing on TV. This time we're away from home, in one of our old stadiums from when we were 1860 Munich. So we're going to go there today. It's not going to glow up blue. Hopefully by the end of it, it's going to be black. Black and depressed, full of crying Bayern Munich fans. And Ancelotti's team are favourites. Apparently, maybe it's because they're at home. But we are the better team. We are. But beating them at their own place is never going to be an easy thing, even when they are this Bayern Munich. Well, welcome to Munich, the other part of Munich, where all the posh boys live. We're the working class team. We're the team and the club of the people. I've got a fully fit team here, nearly, with full links, nearly. The only link we haven't got, I mean, we've got the triangle in the middle, the wingers, all that good stuff. is a centre-half because Boy's playing because he's a little legend, he's a wonder kid. But because of injuries, really, otherwise he wouldn't be, and otherwise we'd have a full linked-up team of awesomeness. Them like us are starting to get more regen faces. We're a freaking full regen team now, I think. Now Gazinga's gone, the backup keeper from last year, fully regen. Right, we are lined up. What a big game today. We need a big game from maybe Van der Werf. Want to see him stamp his authority on the game. Get him Dodd's hat trick, could be beautiful. I don't know, just want to win. Don't want another draw. I just want to finally put that final nail in Bayern's coffin, but it's a derby. And even though now it's weird to say, they're the underdog, what's going on here? Jesus. And we're the apparently better team. As a United fan, back in the day when United were awesome and City were shit, I always was scared to play them in derbies because they'd get results against us with Sean Goater and crap players. And then nowadays, when we're apparently worse than them, we get results against them, especially at their own stadium. So derbies, anything can happen. Don't matter who you are, what you are. Get that ball in the net, for God's sake. Obviously, you've got the new update now, haven't we? And I quite like it. I've seen an improvement. It's save compatible, so don't matter what save, you don't have to start again. It takes effect. I've noticed less. Well, I was going to say noticed less long balls, but there's one. But I've noticed less, and I've noticed more variation on goals, and I just seem to be enjoying it more. But then you go on Twitter, which I don't really do much anymore, you see people whinging and moaning and crying, and all you ever get, people go on about this game and moan about it. And I just think, do you know what? If you don't enjoy it, don't play it. Don't play it. Go play something else, man. Because I just can't be arsed delving into it too much and stressing about it too much. But anyway, it's 0-0 still. 38 minutes gone. And Jesus, they've come close, haven't they? We've not done anything really. 5 minutes to go. I've just demanded more. There you go. Two players are still nervous. I don't care. 7 chances each. They're edging the possession. I feel like we had that one chance it showed us where we pinball wizarded it about 3 times into defenders' fucking assholes. So yeah. Shite. Come on, the München. Come on. Hopefully we have a better second half. Today's been a funny one. Obviously we've got the storm going on. It keeps coming and going a bit. This morning in Manchester it was torrential. We've had hailstones. It was horrible. And now I'm looking out my window in my studio. A bit of a studio, to be fair. I've got studio lights. It's my own room. I've got a big desk. It's not used for anything else. So it is my... I might get a sign made up saying Boods Studio. Get one of them lights. The one that says green and red. On air, off air. So the wife can't come in. Might do that. But yeah, blue skies. White clouds. Alright, come on. We can do this. We can do it. Put your back into it. You can do it. Put your back into it. Put your ass into it. Put your back into it. Tick, tick, boom. Ice Cube. Got me running down the back streets. Pumping Black Street. Feeling like an athlete. Sorry. Top tune now. Old school hip hop. Right, I've told them to get creative. Inspired. All my front line are inspired. Well, you better get inspired quickly. Because in about 2 minutes, I'm making a change. Well, I've made 2 changes. One was a good one, because Salva just got a booking. So he's come off anyway for Heigl. And Daum is coming on the left for Aguirre. Bit of an impact sub. Said that before. He does quite well coming on that left wing. And changing the game. But yeah. I don't think anyone really wants to win this. They've probably been the better team. But hey, come on. Come on, boys. Lucius. It's starting to rain. I don't think it's been raining yet. Maybe the wet surface will help us. Here's my new left back. Finds Daum, who's been brought down in the box, referee. Come on. Put your hands together. Let's pray to the FM gods. For Dodds. No, you donker! You donk! I'm selling him. You'll go. You go to a big club, mate. I'm going to put you up for sale. Wait for all the bids to come in. And I'm just going to sell you to the shittest one. I hope it's King Charlton. Oh, wait. Come on, ref. Save me. Save me, referee. Save me. Right, we've got 2 minutes to go. I've put Lindbergh on. I've totally pushed forward. It's not going to happen, though, because we're well over the injury time. But you've got to try. You've got to try. But now, I want to cry. I feel like a poet today. But you know what? It might be the point, but it's given us a cushion. It's given us the ability to get beat and still be top of the league. With 4 points clear. With a really good goal difference. 8 goals above Borussia Dortmund. You probably realise that even though they've got Ethan Leake, they've gone out there and spent big on Lee Monaghan, England's superstar striker. So yeah, I can't complain, although I am getting a little nervous. And this is what we've got left. Only 6 games in the league. Oh, we've got Schalke next. We've got Leverkusen, then Leipzig. I mean, if we can come through that, we'll win the league. Jesus Christ. And obviously we're in the quarterfinals of the Champions League. We've got no distraction with the VOLCANO, which might help us win one of these big 2. Very excited. Episode 3 of Season 8 should be orgasmic. Like sexually orgasmic. There we go. That is the end of Episode 2, Season 8. And as always, thanks for sitting here with me and watching it. Make sure you smash the like button. Really do appreciate it. And make sure you tune in for Episode 3, because it could be the end. It could be the end of the München Club. If we win one of them big ones, I'm going to be true to my word and we'll finish it on a high. Just like Fawlty Towers. And if you're not English or you're young and you don't know what Fawlty Towers is, it's one of the greatest comedy shows ever. They only made 2 series because they didn't want to spoil it. Like Peter Kay, he only makes 2 series. You don't want things to go on forever. And I don't want this amazing club to go on forever. So it can be bittersweet really, because I really want to win something big. But I will miss it. But I mean, views have dropped. I mean, when my dog died, I had a week off pretty much, didn't I? And it lost loads of views. People out and out, and they haven't come back. So maybe it is time to end it. But if we don't win anything, there will be a Season 9. I'm not just going to end it with nothing. How good is that? That's shit, innit? So I'm going to work my hardest. I'm going to try and bring all my managerial skills to this team over the next few games. I'm going to play it tonight when I get back from work. But honestly, thank you. All your support's amazing and everything. You are brilliant. You are honestly really, really good. I hope you're happy. I hope you're safe, and I hope you return to the next one. Make sure you smash that like button. Make sure you pledge to my Patreon. I'll see you next time.